What's up, everybody? I want to take a couple minutes to talk about the new Wolverine game. The trailer dropped a few hours ago or last night. I honestly don't know because I've been up for like 33 hours or something like that. So, but that new Wolverine game is going to be coming out end of fall 2026. I want to pre-order it right now. I cannot wait for that game. And I know everybody was saying, they were wondering, questioning, oh, is it gonna have blood and gore, or are they gonna cut it out because Disney owns Marvel now and blah blah blah. I absolutely knew, there was no doubt in my mind that they were not gonna try to make that PG, that they were gonna make it rated M. And the reason why I knew this is because after the first trailer, teaser trailer came out. I hate teaser trailers. Don't show me two seconds. They didn't show us nothing that first teaser trailer. But it did let us know that the game was coming out and the graphics was, well, that was CGI, so you don't really know from the video. But seeing the in-game graphics, ecstatic. It's got me ecstatic. And also, like what I was about to say, and then I got distracted again. I knew they weren't going to uh, censor it or make it PG because as soon as the trailer came out, so many gaming sites, YouTubers, everybody was talking about the old Wolverine game and how it was the best Wolverine game, even though the movie sucked and it was based on a movie that sucked. It was one of the best licensed movie games of that time, and it was great because they kept the gore. They made it rated M. Wolverine's cutting people up, cutting their arms off. So I know people kept talking about that. I know there was no way that they were gonna keep seeing. Look, most everybody knows licensed games 9 out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10 completely suck. Even if the movie's good, they suck. And they made a great licensed game off a movie that sucked. They had to know that we got to do the same thing. We can't cut out the gore. It's got to be Wolverine. And so there was no doubt. I know people were doubting. I was like, there's nobody's that dumb to see what works and then just do what doesn't. You know what I mean? Granted, they could have thought, oh, this may also work. But Wolverine, you know what I mean? He's got adamantium claws. You gotta be showing them cutting people up. Or they could have went the route of what the old Marvel games, Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, where, you know, there's robots, different things, but they didn't have the gore. And I would always think that, I'm like, man, these people are using blades, but nobody's getting cut. Now, brought up Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 because, so my favorite game of all time, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. A masterpiece. Pure masterpiece of art. Gaming, movie, comics, books, TV, whatever you want to compare, is a masterpiece. You know what I mean? Glad Delta came out. I was thinking about getting Delta and playing it, which is the remake of Snake Eater for people who might be watching this. Don't keep up with the gaming, but this is a gaming video, so you probably already know that. If you're watching it, Snake Eater was one of the best games I've ever had, but I only played through it once. I'm the type of person, I don't like to watch movies over and over, even if they're my favorite movies. Like some of my favorite movies I've only seen once. Now some of my other favorite movies I've seen 2 or 3 times, and there's other movies that aren't even my favorite movies, but there might be somebody I know, some of my friends, that they wanted to watch over and over. Like my friend, we used to always hang out at his house, and us, a bunch of people, everybody would hang out at his house. He always wanted to watch The Godfather, the Godfather movies. So I've seen The Godfather movies a bunch of times, But besides that, The Untouchables is one of my favorite movies. I've probably seen that 2 times or 3 times, And the reason why I think it's because of how, like growing up, when I was really young, we didn't have cable. but we had a ton of movies. But my sisters, they were older than me, so they usually got to pick, and they both always wanted to see the same thing. So it was two against one. They would watch the same movies every single day, and it made me like never want to watch anything twice ever, like ever. Of course, I would watch when I was younger. I'd watch The Lion King over and over, but that was it. Lion King, the old Scooby Doo movies. As I got a little older, and then Zombie Island and those movies came out, I would watch those over. But usually, Godzilla movies, 007 movies, I watch those over. But it's rare that I watch a movie over. In more recent years, I'm older. I'm not like traumatized by watching Free Willy 1, 2, and 3 over and over every day, and then followed it up with the Titanic. That's all my sisters used to be watching. Baby's Kids, Free Willy, and the Titanic every day. I know as a little kid, so time seemed different, but it seemed like a million years we was watching those movies, like 7 years. I know it wasn't 7 years because we had cable later on and everything, but it seemed like forever. Like, of course, I was a little kid, so it seemed like my whole life I've been watching these movies because it was my whole life. I was like 3, 4 years old, 4 or 5 years old, not three, but 4 or 5 years old. So anyway, went off on a tangent again. I do that a lot. If you've seen that other video, you'll understand. Did I even talk about that? Anyway, I'm so hyped for Wolverine. One of the only games I've played multiple times. Like, it's not a sports game, like not Madden or 2K or something like that. I haven't played those games in years, but I used to play them all the time, every day. In high school. Uh, like keep keep getting going off on a tangent and get distracted. But see, this is why I gotta learn how to edit. I'll probably do that. That's what I'm gonna do this week, and I'm gonna learn editing on YouTube. Of course, I could edit in other apps, and I'll probably have to edit on my laptop. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. I didn't just beat those games. Like, I never played games once over and over. So you're like, oh, you probably played it twice. I think those are the only games I've ever gotten every trophy for. I think I beat each of those games 30 times, and my dad beat them 20 times. Had every character, every costume, maybe not every collectible. But man, sometimes I still want, like, I got Ultimate Alliance 3, and I've beaten that. Maybe I beat it all the way through once, and I played different sections all over. But this game, Wolverine, looks so good. Wolverine is first of all, I love comics. Wolverine is one of my absolute favorite comic characters from since I was a little kid. Everybody loves Wolverine. I love Wolverine. And I cannot wait for this game. And also, I'm not forgetting about Captain America and Black Panther. I don't know if that's the name of the game or not. It might be Marvel. It's Marvel something else. It's not Marvel Captain America and Black Panther, but I don't remember the name of the game. But I'm hyped for that too. The graphics look amazing. Two characters that I like, Captain America, Black Panther. I love single player games. I love comic book games. I honestly don't. I think they're not enough. I think there needs to be way more. Like, I played Marvel Rivals a lot. Haven't been playing it recently. So I haven't played since Blade came out, and since Blade came out. Before Blade came out, I haven't played. It's been about 2.5 months or something probably longer now, since I played Marvel Rivals. I actually uninstalled it to play something else. So I don't got that much room on my laptop hard drive. But I loved Marvel Rivals, but it wasn't a story game. There's certain games, you ever seen a game where you're like, I like the characters and moves and everything, but I don't like not that I don't like the type of game. This would be better as a type of game. Like, if they had all of those characters, that should have been the graphics they had for Ultimate Alliance 3. The graphics that they have for Marvel Rivals should have been the Ultimate Alliance 3 graphics. Oh, I know it came out years ago. I got it on Switch. Of course, you don't know. Now I'm saying instead of I keep these these mannerisms. I gotta get over that. That's something public. Not public speaking. They always say, yo, you can't say and this and that. But it's been a long time since I tried making videos or definitely public speaking, but like I just said, this isn't public speaking, but it's kind of like that in terms of however many people could see it. It's probably going to be 10 people, but technically hundreds of thousands could see it, which isn't going to happen, but you know. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video. It went longer than I wanted to go because I went on like 3 or 4 tangents. But the graphics, did you see that video? I ain't gonna upload the video one because, like I said, I haven't tried to figure out how to edit videos on this yet. So I know it seems like I've been saying that a lot. Gotta figure out. I haven't even started to even try to edit a video. So maybe it's not as hard as I'm making it seem. But yeah, so that was a quick. I haven't even done my Alien Earth video yet because I saw that trailer earlier. I was like, oh, I gotta make a video for Wolverine, and then I procrastinated for a few hours as I'm want to do, you know, as they say, wanting to do. But so I was like, nah, I gotta get this video out, and then I gotta get that Alien Earth video out today too. Seems to me like, I don't know, maybe I should watch it again. Looking at some of the reviews that I didn't watch reviews, just looking at the titles of the reviews, like maybe I didn't. But I did notice in episode 9 that when I watch other people's reviews after I did mine, before I used to watch others before, like maybe I missed something, but now I'm like, nah, I want to have it myself, so it's not like just all my thoughts, not adding in anybody else's. And then I'll watch reviews and maybe I'll add in stuff from reviews I see after that. But just from looking at the titles of some of these reviews, I was like, people could have felt different about it than me. I didn't think it was the worst finale of all time or anything like that. But I'll get to that in that video, which hopefully I'll get out today. I'm definitely going to record it today, but I don't know if it'll upload today. But we'll see.